still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. And this carries into the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
12 at the 23-yard line.
Looking to throw. Brewer. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Third down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. Off the play fake. Brewer. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
I always hope for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10.
The Vikings 49-yard line.
On 1st down, Shirley. Yeah, good throw here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Third down.
They'll try and run here with Swift. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 14 and a 1st down for Detroit.
1st down, Lions.
Operating from the gun, Shirley. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. Running is Swift. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down marker at the Vikings' 19-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
And the Lions
first rolling on 1st down. Shirley. That's complete to DeAndre is Swift out of the backfield. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
Gain of 2. Brings up second.
On second down, Swift. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A minimal gain there. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Shirley escaping the pressure right. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. Here we go with Johnson. They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it. 1st and goal.
3-yard line. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll run it with Johnson. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
To throw on 2nd down. Shirley buying time to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a good decision there. He was looking, and he was looking, but the coverage was excellent. Nice job to get rid of it and try and find something better on 3rd and goal. He didn't let that clock accelerate and force him into an error.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. They'll run with Swift. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Makes the score Lions 7. Vikings nothing.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
Opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They run, Cook, and the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd and 12, operating from the 39. Back to throw. It's caught on the right side of Smith. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. On 1st and 10, Bruin. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. Off-play action. Shirley. Galladay's got it. And the Lions have a touchdown.
Complete to number 9.
Kenny Galladay. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Lions 14. Vikings nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. On first down, Brewer. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Brewer. They'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Cook. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. Brewer. And he's caught right at the 10-yard line. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
9-yard line.
They'll run with Cook. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
On the carry.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Irv Smith Jr., his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
McManus's point after is good, and that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. And right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The throw there finding its way to Boyle, and he goes out right around the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Intended for
Well, seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. He's going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
makes the score Lions 21, Vikings 7.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it? Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. He let one slip away last week as well, so have 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
But we were out at practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a two-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. Two-hand monster. Both hands on the football. Taking care of it. Putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
It's a gain of a couple. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown. DeAndre Swift. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Lions add on to their lead. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Lions 28, Vikings 7. Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. It's Shaq Lawson who worked his way in there to get him down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Back to throw. Brewer. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. $35 yards that time on the punt. And this offense, they're going to first and 10 on the short side of the field. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Operating from the gun, Shirley. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Looking again for Diggs, and this time he's got it. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Here's Swift, and he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's third and goal. They will run it with Swift here. And did he get in? Yes, they say it's a touchdown. DeAndre Swift in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35, Vikings 7.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
15-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Skedaddle.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Jamal Agnew now to return it. Lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Jamal Agnew on the return. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. From the gun, Shirley. Going right side here, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Throwing on first down. Shirley. They'll give this one to Galladay. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. On first and 10. Shirley. Open man, he's got him. The tight end, Hawkinson. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That catch good for only a couple.
2 yards on the pick.
On second down now. Swift. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. Matt Patricia, he says now's the time. His guys are going to go for it on fourth. To throw. Shirley. That's to his running back. Complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Second down and 10.
To throw again. Shirley. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
On third down, Shirley flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. He's got a first down past the 30. He's at the 50. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 85 yards. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit.
Lining up for the extra point.
We were just saying off-air during halftime, could they mount a comeback, and how would it start? Well, it started in a hurry.
Yeah, they have to get back into the game, right? So if you're going to do that, you think to yourself, we need points right here on the opening drive. But even in their best game plan, did they expect it to be a one-play drive and put the points on the board? Probably not.
No, probably not, but they got it in a big way. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Throwing again here on 2nd down, this time complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And it's
3rd to throw on 3rd down. Shirley. And he's able to find Diggs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 32 that time. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run here with Swift. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Shirley. Eluding the pressure right. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 24-yard line. Operating from the gun. Shirley. Flushed out right. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And now, hang tight, we pause for an injury to the wide receiver, Stephon Diggs, who is yet to hop back on his feet. We'll check on his status when we get back. Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the 3rd. To throw on 2nd down. Shirley is going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
And the Lions 1st down.
Here's Swift. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Now it's Swift, and he won't will be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown.
Ball carrier.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And this offense continues to pour it on. And that rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but how about them just taking it big-time jaunt. Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. It's a big one there for the Vikings. 42 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. Different story this time around. We have that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Off play action. Brewer. Complete. Jefferson the target. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Makes it
on the ground, it's Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
a gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Brewer escaping the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels
he's got the lane, and there he goes. And all the way down to the 5. A big play there on the catch and run. 75 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Now a carry for Swift. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. From the gun, Shirley, flush to his right. He can run, and he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
We think it's the strong safeties that are better to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety?
Again, it's Cook. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long.
56. Mike, 56 right there, 56. 70
Looking to throw. Brewer over the middle to Smith. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 30.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Brewer. That'll be complete to Cook. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle alongside the spot. That means you have to run extra plays on trying to move it.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, third and long. Cook following the penalty. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.